Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We're starting a new series here. We're playing Planet Coaster 2. Now, this is a game that I've been so excited for. Hold on just a second. I've been playing this a lot offline and everything just cuz when I first started playing it, oh, new update. Cool. When I started playing it, I absolutely sucked at it and there's turn the volume down a little bit on this thing. Um, there's so many different things that you can do. As you see, I've played a lot. We're going to start out in the sandbox mode. We're going to start with a brand new park. And what's really cool about this is you can, let's see, park name. Hold on, let's try something. Wonder Wonderland. There we go. That sounds pretty cheesy, but hey, let's do it. And you can also set up however you want to do this. We're going to play with, let's customize it. And we're gonna make sure that we have everything that we need, the power supply, which you'll understand that as we go along. Uh, you can look at here. I mean, you can look at this and you can see how many guests you can have, their mood, their hunger, their thirst. It's pretty dang cool. And if you were a fan of Roller Coaster Tycoon, you know what? Yes, we're going to start out with $50,000, which is not a lot, as you see. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to make it as difficult as possible. But yeah, if you were a fan of Roller Coaster Tycoon back in the day, you're going to love this right here. So we're gonna spend time, and we're gonna, well, let me see. I want to set it easy. I kind of want it. I don't really want it easy. I want it kind of medium. Yeah, there we go. So okay, let's get straight into Wonderland and get into this game. Again, this is something that I've been excited about playing. I've enjoyed it a lot, and we're going to, like I said, start out at the very beginning. And okay, so here's what we start out with. Literally nothing. I mean, we have all of this land here. Now let me just show you. See, we've already got people showing up here. I promise I'm not going to fly around in the trees all day, but as you see right here is our coasters. And what's cool is there's a Frontier workshop you can see over here in the corner that people have downloaded stuff, and we can just go in there, and I'll show you that here in a few minutes, and just go in there and add whatever you want. And there's all kinds of cool rides. I mean, here's the flat rides. There's teacups. Some of these things you can't get because it requires a DLC, and I haven't got that yet. I just don't like spending extra money when I don't have to. Um, there's tracked rides, there's flumes, water flumes. I mean, some of these things are just, look at this. Look at this thing. I mean, look, you can see what it looks like. I mean, it's huge, but we don't have to get that just yet. You can make water park, all your different facilities. There's your staff. They're funny. Um, and yeah, here, let me show you the workshop real quick. This is pretty cool. And man, people have, look. There's a McDonald's, the Goonies experience. Oh, that's kind of cool. Monster Energy coaster, a template to start with. That's pretty cool. Five Guys restaurant, Starbucks, um, and I mean, it's so much fun. There's so many different things that can be added on, and whatever you can think of, it's probably here. So we'll get into that a little bit later. But first, like I said, I've only got $50,000, and we're going to try to build this park up. And first thing we're going to do, we're going to start out with. I mean, we got to do something. So what I want to do here, I'm gonna close the park because it's open right now, as you can see. I'm going to build some water. Now, we're in a tropical environment, so um, the thing is that you can lower and raise the terrain as you need to, and thankfully that doesn't cost any money. So I think it's cool to be able to start out with water around here, and we're going to kind of build this around and everything where you have to walk over a bridge to get into our park. I just want to kind of do. I just like that. I like water, and I think it's really cool, especially when it's warm outside and everything. The water just looks really cool. So we're going to go ahead and build this big old hole here. And like I said, the good thing is it doesn't cost anything. So with a little limited amount of money that we have right now, we're going to have to do everything we can uh, to not spend as much. And we're just going to open. We're going to do a little bit at a time and try to make this park into something that's pretty cool. So you can, as you can see here, you also have a thing where you can put like different things on the ground, which I'm going to put sand around here. It's going to make that water really, really pop when you first see it. Whoa. So we're just going to move that all around. Again, I'm so excited to play this game. When I first seen it, I was like, "Oh, I've got to get this." And I got it and I was like, "I'm going to make a video the first thing." And buddy, I'm glad I did not, because I have a good feeling that anybody that was subscribed to me would probably hit that unsubscribe button real quick, cuz it was garbage. I mean, it was bad. Just trying to get this thing figured out in the way that, and there's still a lot of stuff that I don't know yet, but yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. And we're gonna, of course, we're gonna put water there, but we're gonna go ahead and put the paths over it first. And you have different paths right here, like this is your regular path. You have a queue line, and you have a staff path target or tool as well. And so we're just going to go ahead and build this one right here. We're going to go ahead and make this pretty good size as you first walk in. Um, no, we're not. Good grief. Okay, I'm going to make this to where it's a little bit longer, so we're not just to start out with and everything. Let's go ahead and make it as long as we can to get this going. Oh, I don't like that it went down into the ground. Well, you know what? That's kind of interesting. Let's just leave it that way for a second. Let me look at that. Okay, and if I put water around there, see how it went down? I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at the water and see what the water will look like. I won't. Let's see what natural looking water. And as you see, you can, where that blue line is at, that's where you can actually um, put the water level at. Oh boy. Well, that's not good. Let's not do that. Uh, let's back out of that, and let's do this. Let's eliminate this right here. Yeah, and that. Oh, let's get rid of these little benches that are sitting here right now. And we're going to. So one thing that you can do here is you can hold your X button down and push your side button like I just did. Okay. So now we're going to go back to this, and we're going to make it straight where it's not. Did that work? It did work. Okay, so I've actually got it. As you see, I've actually got it set in there that you can that there's benches already on there. Now this is going to look a lot better. Let's put some water down now. So I'm going to put clear water. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, nice. Oh, can I go a little higher? I can go a little higher with that water, it looks like. Uh, okay. Okay, so you're walking in here, and the first thing you see is this water. I like it. I may put a little bit more sand. Let's do that. Let's put a little more sand around this area right here. Kind of do this, just kind of make it look more tropical. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. I'm gonna put some more over here. Okay. Wait, and that cost us a little bit of money. I'm not sure what I did. Oh yeah, I built this right here. Of course, Shane, you big dummy. That's what costs money. So yeah, what I'm thinking is I'm basically going to have half of my park be a water park and the other half have like different rides and stuff like that. So that's kind of where we're going to go. Right now, I want to put some. Nope. Let's see if I can do this. I want to put some different trees around, some tropical. Let's see about these rocks. Ooh, that's a lot for. I mean, those are cool looking, but I don't want to. I don't want to spend that kind of money just putting rocks down. Let me see about this tropical rock. Nope, don't like that either. But these trees? Okay. Now I like those. Okay. Okay, so whoa, hello tree. So one of the things that I did do in my when I was doing this before, like I said, you can actually elevate the ground, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of spending money, I'm going to actually build some mountains here right around this where I think the way what I'm looking at is I would like to have this park be where whenever you come up to it, you can't see anything other than these mountains, these little mountains right here. And we're gonna work on those a little bit. This is so cool. This is so cool. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's look and see. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and I may put something like here, just kind of sitting here. Look at those trees blowing in the wind. Let me do this over here as well. Yes. And I don't want it to be perfect because, I mean, of course, rocks are not perfect in nature. Um, so let's do it a little bit up a little bit. Whoa, sorry about that. I don't want to make anybody sick. Um, let's see here. This looks pretty good. Yeah, because I want you to walk in to where that you may be able to see like the edge of a coaster or something. Here, let's still build this side up here. I just want the, and again, I know it's just a video game, but I want the suspense to be like, okay, we can't wait to see what's on the other side of this. If that makes sense. And we're going to make this. We're going to rough rock. We're going to make this look. See if we can't make this look pretty cool with just this rock. And oh yes, that looks nice. I like that. Again, that's what's so fun about this game is you have complete and total control over what it looks like and everything, and just kind of make it to where this rock is just kind of yeah, and there's a little bit of grass still up there on that. Yeah, just kind of bleed this over into that. Looks good. I like. This game is so much fun. You can spend literally hours and just playing this and just getting lost in it. That's the way I've always done with these type of simulator games. Okay, so remember where we started, and this is what you walk into our park. And like I said, I won't kind of like where it's going to veer off to one side and the other, where it's going to be different, um, like water park on one side and regular coasters and things like that on the other. So yeah, let's go ahead and build this out a little bit more. Get this going. Get that straight as possible. And I've got it to where that it's where you've actually got As you see, it's got the rails along the side, plus it's got the benches that are already there. It just helps to, okay, I want that just perfect. There we go. We're going to do it one more time. So first thing I want to do, when you first enter our park, I want to, let's get some, so we got the facilities here. We're going to, first thing we're going to do, I want to put some, I mean, you have so much stuff. I want to get a guest services and put some restrooms in first thing. Where are they at? Oh yeah, right there we go. So as you see, we're going to, and it just automatically clips, which is pretty cool. I wonder if I can do it like that right there. Just build it into the, so look at there. Okay, so it's built into the side of that wall, into the side of that mountain. That's pretty dang cool. And as you see, we have to have power to it. So we're going to build a couple of restrooms. I'll put one here. I'm going to flip one around and put it here on the other side, so that as soon as you walk in and as you leave, there are restrooms for your convenience. And we'll have to hire staff to keep these things clean, which that's not going to be a problem. So what I'll want to do the first thing is I'm going to build a staff path around this way right here. And basically what that's for, I don't want it to be too huge. Basically, yeah, I want it to be just a small one. And what this basically does, it just, you can put different things here, and you can have like your power and stuff like that, and only your staff will come down this pathway, and we'll block it off. We'll put some trees around it or something like that. But if we're going to need electricity, then we're going to have this here as well. So first thing you got to do, you've got to put a power generator. Now you can actually set it up where you do not have to have the power. You can turn that off. And what you do is you just set that here, and we're going to actually, I'm going to put this distributor right here, because you have to have a power generator and a distributor, and then you just have to run it to here, click on that, and now that whole area right there is powered. So anything else we put in this area right here will always already have power, because we have this right here. So that's pretty cool. So now, so everything is good. I mean, you got your generator right there. Again, I'm going to probably rock that around, put some rocks over that, and this generator right here. And you need to have your generator on the path where your people can service it whenever need be. And I'm also going to put a guest serve or a staff, um, yeah, a staff facilities, but I want to make it a pretty good size one, to where that they can take their breaks and stuff like that, because you have to do that as well. So I'm gonna just put it right here. And as you see, that cost us a little bit of money, and we're going to put a workshop here as well, because what you do is whenever you have a workshop, uh, they will research, and you can develop better coasters and things like that. And what's crazy is it's showing that it needs power as well. So we can click on this right here, and we can, let's see. I know there's a way to do this without, oh, I guess I'm just going to have to put another power distributor. Nope, right there. There we go. So there's a lot to it. Oh yeah, how crazy is that we got all of that, the power right there, but these two things right beside of it do not have power. That's all right. We'll just put this here, and it will also extend that whole area. So that whole area right there has got power, and we have two restrooms, guest service, and we've spent $7,000. So hey, we're getting there. It's a start. It is a start. So we're going to go ahead and work on building. I think I want to. Yeah, let me go ahead and build out this way, and I'm just going to put it as a regular size path. And you can change the how you want the path to look like, gravel, brick, mosaic. So what I'm going to do is this side, I'm going to use this side as my coaster side. So I'm going to start out with my wood plank um, path, and we're just going to have it kind of go kind of like this right here. Oh, okay, we're just going to stop right there for a second. Let me look at that. I don't really like the perfect angle like that, but that'll be okay. I think that looks pretty cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to put something, uh, again, we're going to start out small because we don't have a whole lot of money. Um, not at this point because we're going to try to build ourselves up and everything. So we're going to start out with teacups. I mean, that's about as basic as you can get in a theme park. And I want it just as soon as you come in, you're going to see the teacups, and you can hit your left and right triggers, and you can move it around like that right there. Um, I want it to have, I want it to be a little bit out here so you can see it a little bit better. Um, I want people to, whenever they first walk in, this is the first thing they see. I think it's pretty cool looking. So put that down right there, and that cost us $3,200. But as you see, it's a good looking. It's a good looking. Yeah, we know there's no path yet because I hadn't built one yet. So what we'll do is we'll. So you got to put your cue lines in there, and just go over to select there, and of course, oh, well, it helps if I put it in the right spot. Cue line comes in, of course it does, Shane. And you can. We're going to move that down a little bit because I had it. We'll do 50 feet just to start out with and everything, and kind of. It's a queue line. You guys have been to roller or theme parks before. You kind of know that you're going to have to wait sometimes. And I kind of want to do it this way. Kind of. Let's see. Let's back that up. Make it a little smaller here. I kind of want it like that. Okay, that's kind of. I mean, it's different. Okay, so let's build a path here. I don't want it that big. Put it this way and this way. And now we have our first ride. So what you have to do is whenever you get a ride open and everything, as cool as that looks, you just click on it here, and you have to test it out. Just let it test. And what's really cool is you can actually, oh, I just paused it. What did I do? Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. I know what I'm talking about, I promise. You can go down here at the bottom, and you can actually, for the first time, you can ride your ride and see what it's like to actually ride the ride. That's really cool to me. And again, it's not a massive. Oh gosh, I deleted that. I was wondering. I went back a little bit too far. Okay, so let's put that back right there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to build up a few little things around here. Maybe put some trees and a few mountains around it because I don't want anything just to be cookie cutter in our little park. Um, so let's see if we can't put a few rugged looking mountains around just in this little area here. Just kind of go along with this little theme over here. Because again, I need to cover this up as well. I'll go ahead and do that. Somewhat anyway. Well, that's kind of cool looking. Okay, let's just do that. We're gonna just build around this right here because I kind of want this ride to be just kind of Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's just build it to where it's like you got to go through a little cave to get to the entrance. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You can see just a portion of it right there. We're just going to build this up just a little bit around it here. Okay, okay. I like where your head's at here, Shane. We're going to put some. I want to put some kind of rocket around a little bit. Okay, okay. Let's see. Yeah, we'll continue to do that. That looks good. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. And then we will just kind of leave this area a little bit, just kind of like this. I like that. I'm gonna put a few trees around there. We still have $39,000 left. Okay, that's a pretty good sized tree. Okay, okay, I like that. Okay, that looks good. Okay, okay. So let's see. You walk into the park. Oh, cool. And you cannot see that ride. I like that. You walk into the park. You got this nice little. That tree's kind of sitting. No, it's good. It's good. Kind of walk through here, and we'll put lights and stuff like that. There's the staff path, which we can't really get to. There's that right there, which we'll have to build a little thing where it can be easily accessible. And then you walk here and you see this. You're like, what is that? I need to go through there. And then you get to walk through here, and there it is with the cool music and everything. But yeah, that's where we're gonna go ahead and stop right here. This is a good stopping place, and I really hope you're enjoying this because we're gonna have a lot of fun with this, and we'll be doing we're gonna be doing a lot of episodes of this because I'm so excited about this. So guys, if you don't mind, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that stuff. I certainly would appreciate it, and we'll see you later. Have a great day.